Guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution, and I'm here to bring you a monthly message for the sign of Virgo. So guys, if you're a Virgo or if you've got it in your chart somewhere, if you were just drawn to this message, it may be for you, but do keep in mind it's general, so I can't possibly hit everyone's situation. So take the pieces you feel are for you that resonate on a soul level, and seriously just toss the rest. Go about your day, don't dwell on this. But know that no matter what Spirit says, no matter what cards we get, it's still up to you and your active free will and the choices you make and the steps you take in your Grassroots Evolution on how you get the fulfillment that you would like to see in your world. So for all my subscribers, thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here. It means the world to me. And guys, if you're new to my channel, at the end, if it does resonate, please feel free and subscribe. Join the journey with me. Let me encounter your energy more often. It would be wonderful to have you with me on this journey. Join my tribe, okay? So I'm going to take a moment just to ask Archangel Michael to jump in to guide, guard, bless, and protect myself, this reading, any of you who would ask for it. And also just a reminder, if you are calling in your angels, guides, spirit guides, ask that they're here for your highest good, and they're delivering messages in the clearest form so you can understand them. And I am also going to ask Spirit to use me as the clearest channel and deliver the highest messages for our highest good. So let's see, Virgo. I'm first going to start out with a message from the Messages of Life Oracle by Mario Dugue, just to get an overarching message for this month. We got a few. So these flipped inside, and this fell out. And the one that fell out is the inner sense. Today I silence the noise of my mind. I stop listening to my ego and the influences of others. I become aware of what comes from my heart. I listen to my inner voice. I stop doubting myself and I develop confidence in my inner self, in my inner sense. My inner truth is the divine truth. Really could be a time to really trust what you know. Trust your inner sense, your inner knowing. We have achievement, God sustains me, and forgiveness. I'm going to read forgiveness to you and know the other two, knowing that, well, they want me to read them too. So, I no longer suffer from or struggle with what has been said and done. I bless and am grateful to each soul that I perceive has hurt me, and have released them to their own greater good. My past provides me with the lessons that will help me live in the present more fully. I fill myself with love that is pure and free, radiating and shining and golden healing light at the heart center here, as well as with being forgiveness here. This what I'm hearing is Ascended Master Jesus and the golden ray, the golden light, as well as golden healing may be something for you to bring in. Know your inner sense, know your truth, and bring forgiveness to the places that you may be holding on to hurt or holding on to past betrayals or something that you yourself need to give yourself forgiveness for. I have here Spirit saying, you know, trust your inner sense. You'll know what this is too. If this triggered something or something came up in your mind when we're talking about it, might be something for you to really dive a bit deeper into. Achievement. I advance on the road of achievement in order to discover myself. In spite of difficulties, I achieve my objectives and embrace life. Faith is my strength. I believe in myself and my true potential. With the simplicity of a child and the wisdom of an old wise man, I move forward for my own sake. I live without fear because I will always be in good company on this journey towards the light. God sustains me. God, Spirit, Source, infinite energy, whatever it is that you call it, I cease to worry about what might happen to me. I feel like this one is really important. Surrender and release, giving our worries and our cares over to Spirit, and knowing that we are protected along this journey towards our path of light, and that you're going to achieve these heart's desires. You're going to move forward on your path, but not to hold so much attachment to what this achievement might look like in the end. Sometimes things take a really long time. Don't go towards your goals thinking you're going to fail. No, I'm going to succeed, and that everything that is meant for me in this life will be here. No need to rush it. So again, handing your worries over to Spirit, I turn each day over to God and put an end to my inner turmoil. I welcome things as they are without resistance. I keep moving forward even if I sometimes feel, alone. I know that the love of God sustains me. Now once more I find the greatest strength, faith. And faith, that's one of the most powerful things that we can use, is our own faith, knowing that, again, I've surrendered. I'm doing the actions that I can do, but I have faith in the greater good and faith that what is meant for me will be here. If I try and come from a lack mentality and no faith, that I'm not going to get what I want, there won't be enough resources, what am I going to do? I can't do it all at once. I'm going to cause stress in myself, and I'm planting a seed of doubt. Have faith, stay in your process, stay in your truth. You want me to look at the bottom of that one, and I discover who I am. As you move through this, you're going to discover a lot more about yourself. Having faith that whatever you uncover, whatever you discover is in divine timing and meant for you to see. So I'm going to ask a message from the Sacred Rebels Oracle, and they have here, every journey starts with a single step. Taking those first steps. Deciding that this is my goal, this is what I want to do. Baby steps. Take the first one. It might be scary at first, but it might just be magical and wonderful. And the unknown, it's not filled with scary. Looking at the unknown and what we're not sure of with faith. Saying, every journey that I take might be scary at first with that small step, but it's going to move me and propel me into action, into my path. They want me, I'm going to read a little affirmation from that book for you. Okay, so this is the Sacred Rebels Oracle by Elena Fairchild, and number 12 as well. So here's what we can do for this one. I'm going to read it to you. If you want, you can kind of remember it, repeat after me, write it down, say it in front of the mirror, whatever you need to do to help move past feelings where, just really needing to surrender and take that first step. Of my own free will, I now choose to surrender any fear or doubt about my ability to succeed. I believe in myself. I trust myself. I have faith in the unfolding journeys of my life, both internally and out in the world. Even in the face of the unknown, I know that positive energy surrounds me and I am protected. Through unconditional love, I am supported and assisted to take each step as needs be, so that my great creative life journey can be all that it can be. And it says here, if you want to complete this, to do a quick dance around, shake it out, right? Shake out that stuff that says, I can't surrender, and say, you know what? Yeah, I can. Got faith in the process, and I know that anything that says I won't succeed, get out of here. What is that song? Shake it out or shake it off? I'm going to shake a whole bunch for you guys, but shake it off and know that you are always supported, and truly, truly, truly trusting your inner sense, and when it's time to move forward, not stalling because of fear, to really release that. And the bottom is listening for truth. Listening for your own truth, right? Trusting your own inner sense, what is being spoken to you. So I'm going to pull a message from the Wildwood Tarot as well. And we want one more oracle. This is from the Work Your Light Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. So one message to assist with this before I move into tarot. These two. Mintaken, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. As well as take a break. So if one of the things is that you're feeling like you need to take a break, that's your inner sense saying, okay, it's time for me to take an inner break, knowing that success isn't going to stop for me just because I took a breather. Following your inner sense. If you're tired, taking that time. It says a life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Take yourself a break. Mintaken, this discusses sort of the first original light workers coming from part of Orion, and they discuss that this was originally thought to be a water world. Very cool. But some of us who may have soul descendants or past lives with this group could be really looking for soul group, soul family, as well as this feeling of needing to belong, because being a first, being a pioneer sometimes is lonely, and I'm feeling like this is what it is. As you're moving forward, as you're pioneering, keep in touch with your emotions. Keep in touch with the watery side of things. Potentially even this take a break could mean get yourself to some water. It's winter in Canada, so the water is all frozen up, but a pool, if you take a travel, wherever you are, if you have the ability to get towards water, that may also help to bring you some sense of belonging. But there's let's see here. One of the things that you can do to kind of help you if you're feeling alone is just call in spirit and hold your hand over your heart and say, I allow myself to be truly here and at home on this planet. I release any grief around not belonging or feeling held and call in the perfect home. If you're feeling like you're outside of your experiences, if you're feeling like you're outside of other people, if you're feeling alone, call it in, remind yourself, set your intentions to feel at home in this universe, in this body. And if you're being guided to take steps away from things, away from people, away from places, do that. Know that trusting your inner sense and bringing forgiveness to the places where it needs healing. Okay, and I heard abandonment as well with that Mintaken. Could be. We have the Knight of Vessels, Eels, so the Knight of Cups. You have the Four of Arrows, which is rest. Again, a second rest card. And the third here is the Sun. And what I love about this Sun is it's much like forgiveness. The power source is your heart, and this is golden, powerful energy. This could also be, they're showing it here, but this is solar plexus as well. Being true to ourselves and really knowing our path, having confidence in ourselves and our abilities. And I feel like moving forward with love and taking that time to rest, taking the time to really contemplate what it is that at the bottom here brings you joy. What makes you happy? What brings you joy? The Sun was in the reverse here, and I don't feel like it's that success isn't here for you. It's that this is our own selves seeing that we need to flip this over and trust ourselves and feel like we belong in order for us to really feel successful. So know that Spirit is saying really strongly here, go towards what brings your heart joy. And really rest your mind. This as well, this Three of Cups was on the bottom, and it is happiness, the storks, right? Being in unity, being in partnership, but also just loving ourselves and our